I'm Riley Fitzgerald in Richland. We know all about batteries, but the Grid Storage Launchpad is trying to make them better by advancing energy research. PNNL opened the door and cut the ribbon today on this massive facility. Details are on the way.
Also tonight, we'll have the latest updates on the Battle Mountain Complex fire. And speaking of fires,
the Retreat fire no longer burning alongside Highway 12 and at 70% containment. But the roadway remains closed. We'll tell you why coming up.
And beautiful weather in store for us for the next several days. Look outside right now in Pasco. Blue skies finally, 82 degrees. I'll cover all the details in my First Alert weather forecast.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
And we thank you for joining us on this Tuesday. I'm Austin Reed. First at 6 tonight, PNNL opened the doors to its newest research hub today. This is the Grid Storage Launchpad. Officials say it is a milestone in taking steps to enhance energy infrastructure and improve the reliability of the power grid. Apple Valley News Now's Riley Fitzgerald says all of the attendees were charged up for the presentation.
From developing new battery chemistries to testing next-generation technologies under real-world conditions, the Grid Storage Launchpad behind me is going to be the home to all of PNNL's energy storage researchers. This facility, the GSL, just opened up on Tuesday morning.
I also want to give a huge shout out to all the folks here that work at PNNL, and that includes all you folks back there too.
It's something that couldn't be done without the researchers, the scientists, and the engineers who are about to start up their work.
You know, they are the ones with the ideas, the ways that take us forward to really go after the most challenging problems that we have.
There's a reason people are excited about the Grid Storage Launchpad. Everyone will be in the same place.
So what's unique about that facility is the ability to put scientists that are working on the materials of a battery right next to the scientists that are testing those small batteries, that are building up into bigger batteries and testing those, standing right next to the engineers that are testing assemblies of large batteries, all in the same building.
Matthew Pace, the technical advisor for the Battery Materials and Systems Group with PNNL, says it's one of only 17 national labs. So for the DOE to choose the Tri-Cities for a lab of this capability, it's something to be proud of.
Because it's a major acknowledgement of PNL's capabilities, of having the staff, the scientists and engineers to do that level of work here. There's other labs that could have received it, and they said, we want PNL to have it.
And really, this facility is going to be looked at all across the nation as a place to go if you want to be able to make advances in batteries.
Now, what kind of improvements does PNNL plan to make on these batteries? According to Eric Shea, the Deputy Assistant Secretary for Energy Storage in the DOE, batteries will
last longer, perform better, stay cooler, and be able to manufacture them cheaper and with locally sourced materials.
For example, what they're trying to do is to see if we can make batteries with table salt instead of lithium. You know, things like that, and be able to test. So those are the kinds of things we need to both come up with bigger, better batteries, but also safer ones, and ones that can be deployed all over the country in rural regions as well as in urban regions.
The 93,000 square foot research facility plans to accelerate the development of energy storage for the nation's electrical grid and transportation sector, chosen right in the center of North Richland's charged up electrical hub.
DOE, should bet on the Tri-Cities, because if you bet on the Tri-Cities, they'll deliver when it comes to electricity and storage.
$75 million in federal funding brought this building up, housing 30 laboratories and employing about 100 researchers. Reporting in Richland, I'm Riley Fitzgerald with Apple Valley News Now.
Fascinating story there. Riley, thank you. Well, turning to our weather this morning, sudden change in our weather is helping air quality. This is video we shot from Kennewick shortly after the noon hour today. Overnight, lows dipped into the upper 50s, and the days of 90 and 100-degree weather are no more, at least for this week. Most of the day, we have been hanging out in the good air category, and that looks like that'll be the story for the rest of the week. So let's talk more weather. Stacey Lee joining us from our First Alert Weather Center with a first look at your forecast. Hey there, Stacey.
Honestly, Austin, the clear air and a little breeze this morning, I was getting notes of fall. Say it now in August, but yeah, we are cool. 82 degrees right now, Health First Skycam in Kennewick. Traffic moving along Edison Street. Great. Winds are starting to decrease, and they will, at least in the Columbia Basin. We're still going to see gusty and breezy winds in the Yakima and Kittitas Valley. Look at 63 degrees right now in Cle Elum, a full 20 degrees cooler than we are in the basin. 60 degrees in Dayton, 20 degrees below where Walla Walla is tonight. Temperature changes around the area, a few degrees cooler, but again, take a peek at Dayton and Pullman, 19 degrees cooler than they were just 24 hours ago. Quick sneak peek at the next 3 days, 80s, breezy and hazy in Yakima, hazy skies, calmer winds in the Tri-Cities for tomorrow. Walla Walla is going to be gorgeous tomorrow, but a chance of scattered thunder showers are possible as we head towards the weekend. Breezy and hazy Wednesday in Hermiston. So to recap, we've got a cool hazy night ahead of us. Breezy and gusty winds in some of our areas. Below average temperatures continue right into the weekend. And then we do have a slight chance of some showers or stray storms through the area. I'll detail all of that in my First Alert full weather forecast. Austin?
All right, Stacey, thank you. Turning to fire season 2024, the Retreat Fire has burned about 46,000 acres and is now 70% contained. U.S. Highway 12 is still closed between the Y of Highway 410 and the top of the harbor at mile marker 151. The Battle Mountain Complex fire has burned almost 183,000 acres. It is at 82% containment. Thanks to the high containment, some public lands will be opened up back today. Some evacuation zones have been downgraded from level 3 to level 2. Zone UMC 309 was downgraded from level 2 to level 1. The cause of this fire still under investigation.
Not huge changes on the fire itself. Some good info for everybody, but you know, we do still pay attention and go patrol and make sure everything's tucked in here on the North Fork of the Owens Fire. Daily we have resources up there. No issues, no concerns, but we are checking up on that fire up there and making sure it's all tucked in tight and it looks pretty good.
For continuous updates on all of the wildfires burning across Oregon and Washington, head to our website, applevalleynewsnow.com. Let's talk again about the Retreat Fire, which has burned through over 45,000 acres southwest of Natchez and is at 70% containment, like we said. The fire is no longer burning alongside Highway 12, but Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell tells us the roadway remains closed.
Firefighting crews are still using the highway as an access point for emergency vehicles and equipment. But WSDOT officials say there's another problem.
Before the highway can be opened, WSDOT crews and others will have to go in and assess the situation for safety, to clean things out, and to do repairs. We've had about 3,100 feet of guardrail that needs to be replaced along that area, as well as a dozen highway signs.
The cost of those repairs, an estimated $600,000. The closure going on almost 3 weeks now. Highway 12 shut down between the Y intersection with State Route 410 and the summit of White Pass. Closed to all but emergency vehicles.
Even though we put up closure points, safety continues to be a big issue. Some people are still driving around the closures and not stopping. Of course, that's causing many safety concerns for fire crews working the fire.
Regular vehicles can take State Route 410 to State Route 123 if they're going west to Packwood or east to Yakima, adding an extra half hour or so to the drive. But commercial vehicles not allowed to take the 410 detour.
It's more of a preventative thing, and to make sure that there is some traffic flowing on that pass.
Their detour options: taking I-90 to the west side, heading down I-82 or US 97 to get to I-84 and then I-5, or taking US 14 on the Washington state side of the Oregon border. Their alternate routes adding hours.
It's going to delay their business, their line of business, and everyone else that's impacted depending what products they're carrying. And so everyone's going to feel the impact on this at some point. And even though that can cause some budget issues, some frustration, some grumbles, we still have to lead with the mantra safety first for everyone.
There's no official estimate for when Highway 12 may reopen, but WSDOT officials say they're sending crews out to assess the damage this week and see what repairs need to be made before they can open back up. Reporting from the Yakima newsroom, Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.
Emily, we appreciate that. Thank you. And continuing coverage now on a Cadillac strike that's coming up. The strike comes after a 6-month-long failed employee negotiation contract. The strike is set to start next Tuesday and last for about a week. Apple Valley News Now spoke with Cadillac employees, and they say the strike is all about being treated fairly.
We feel like we're just being kind of pushed around, like we're not as good. We don't need to be treated the same. Like I said, we all do the same work. We all have the same goal. It would just be nice to be treated as such.
Cadillac hospital officials say both parties would return to the negotiating table once the strike is over. One of the driving factors behind the petition to recall the Mabton mayor is that the city continues to operate without a budget 8 months into the year. One item listed on the agenda for tonight's regular meeting under old business is an update on the 2023 budget. It's unclear if any progress has been made on that budget for 2024 now. Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell will be at that meeting tonight. She'll have an update for us tomorrow on Apple Valley News Now's Good Morning Northwest from 5 till 7 a.m. Well, coming up next here on your news at 6, there's an event happening tonight about Hanford history when it comes to tank failures. Plus, the Wazoo Cougs will be picking their new quarterback very soon. We'll have the update. And as we leave you to break, a live shot from Toppenish, our Legends Skycam. Stacy Lee tracking a changing forecast, that's for sure. Stay with us.
The Make It Ford Summer Sales Event is on. Amazing offers on the best-selling trucks in America for 47 years. Don't wait. Get the deal you can't miss. Lease a 2024 F-150 STX Super Crew for just $399 a month. Only at your local Ford dealer.
Shopping online for a Purple mattress? We get it. With Purple's unique Gel Flex grid and multiple foam layers, you'll experience effortless sleep that's motion adaptive, temperature balanced, pressure relieving, and ultra supportive. But which Purple mattress is right for you? Come to Denver Mattress and test for yourself. During Purple's Labor Day sale, save up to $1,000 on mattress and base bundles and get an instant gift. Shop Purple at Denver Mattress, the easiest way to find your perfect Purple.
Don't fight the traffic and parking hassles. Ride BFT to the fair for free. August 20th to the 24th, courtesy of Benton Franklin Fair. No wristbands, no tickets, just hop on the bus. It's a free ride to the fair. Save time and buy fair entry tickets online before you board. Enjoy park and ride locations throughout the Tri-Cities. Extended services till 11:30 p.m. Dial-a-ride services also free. Ride stress-free and make your fair experience unforgettable. Learn more at bft.org.
From Apple Valley News Now, this is Medically Speaking.
Here at the clinic, we stay up to date on the latest research and we offer cutting-edge therapies. We treat a number of different conditions, specifically Parkinson's disease, stroke recovery, traumatic brain injury, fibromyalgia, diabetes. We also treat folks dealing with cognitive decline due to aging.
We all have dreams and ideas about how life is going to be, and then life happens, and it's not necessarily what we pictured. So how do we deal with that? I've lived with multiple sclerosis for years. It's realizing that it's all one system. How do you reset your goals so that you can live a happy, healthy life even with chronic illness? And I can attest, yes, you can. My life is incredibly happy.
We first start by improving oxygen utilization in the cells because healthy cells are well oxygenated. We then work towards improving areas of the brain that are inefficient, and for this we use a number of different modalities. We offer oxygen contrast therapy, hyperbaric oxygen therapy, transcranial photobiomodulation, and our latest addition, brain high-intensity interval training.
We also build a schedule for the patient that makes it easy to adapt their game plan to their lives and the therapies they do inside the clinic. To get started, call 509-783-5465 and schedule an appointment with a client advocate today.
Danny was rear-ended by a semi-truck. Serious injuries.
Mariano's reputation and experience gave him an advantage over the insurance company.
Daniel got paid a lot.
He lives up to his reputation, which is somebody who gets results.
Call 853-2222.
The Make It Ford Summer Sales event is on. Amazing offers, like the Built Wild Bronco family. Get the deal you can't miss. Lease a 2024 Bronco Sport Big Bend for just $369 a month, only at your local Ford dealer.
Round 5 voting is now open. Click contests at AppleValleyNewsNow.com.
Welcome back, everybody. We're talking about nuclear energy. Tonight at the Richland Public Library, the B Reactor Museum Association is hosting a presentation on the lessons learned from the failure of Tank 241A105. Built in 1955, it was meant to hold 1 million gallons of liquid waste. Rick Raymond, a longtime Hanford employee, will talk about what led up to the technological and chemical issues that led up to the unexpected failure of the tank and its subsequent leaks. This is all part of a series of presentations from the B Reactor Museum Association.
And we will be doing other presentations in the future. There's some works going on for special events going on in September, because September will be the 80th anniversary of the startup of the B reactor.
The event is happening tonight at 7 p.m. at the Richland Public Library with Rick Raymond presenting, who will also be open to all sorts of Hanford-related questions. Well, the Wazoo Cougars starting quarterback will be named next week. Here's Alex Crescenti with more.
Well, headed into the Cougars' first scrimmage, all eyes were on the offense and specifically the quarterback battle, as Zevi Eckhouse and John Mateer are still vying for that starting role. Now, nothing that happened this morning is going to really move the needle too much. Both guys made some really nice throws, and both guys could have made some better decisions. But one thing is certain, a decision on the starter is coming soon.
I saw Zevi after that pick go up and down the sideline, kind of rallying the guys around him, and I think that's very important. I think John played off script very well today. We didn't run him, just as a design QB run. I want to see him throw and operate. So I thought a lot of positives. I'm ready for that guy to take the reins. We will name a starter a week from today.
As for the wide receivers, we know Kyle Williams is going to be the guy and the primary target this season. But after that, it's a bit of an unknown. However, today we had a few guys step up. Brandon Ganashamorthy made a long catch and run touchdown early on to get the offense going. Then there was true freshman Chris Barnes, who had a few nice catches and a touchdown himself. Finally, transfer Chris Hudson made a strong case to become a starter in this offense, and he seems to be on the same page as the quarterbacks already.
Yeah, I think I did pretty good, man. Obviously, I got stuff I need to clean up, but still doing good out there.
Chris Barnes will get every opportunity to get into the rotation as we go forward. I thought Chris Hudson continues to show that he can be an inside and outside player, and we need him to be a big-time playmaker. And, we're limited Kyle. We know what Kyle can do. When Kyle's going, though, we need Kyle to get 8 to 10 touches a game. I mean, it isn't just seeing what happens in the offense.
Now the Cougs will have one more scrimmage next Saturday, and that'll close out training camp, as we are now exactly 3 weeks away from the season opener against Portland State.
That was Alex Crescenti from our sister station in Spokane. Stay with us for updates in the search as well.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And we're going to start with a live look outside. The best view we've seen in the Yakima Valley in several days, but I am starting to see that smoke and haze filter back in. So we had a nice couple of hours of smoke-free air. 82 degrees right now in Yakima. Winds have died down about 9 miles per hour. Still going to see those breezy to gusty winds in the Kittitas Valley. Let's take a look at our air quality. It's green finally for the first time in several days. However, that smoke and haze, it's not gone. It will continue to make its way down into the lower valley, down into the Columbia Basin, Tri-Cities, Hermiston area. It's clear right now in LeGrand, Heppner, Pendleton area, but again, that smoke and haze, according to Futurecast, is going to make its way in. Kind of what we've been seeing, not to the level of hazardous, but definitely a bit more of that like gloomy look, and that's going to filter through overnight into tomorrow morning. So start your morning with a little smoke and haze, things clearing up later. We still have an air quality alert for the Yakima Valley until further notice. System track change, upper level system moving across Oregon. That's going to aid in moisture and showers coming through the region. But if you notice, staying well south south of Washington State. Let's take a closer look with our weather pattern. On Wednesday, that cool air continues to slide on in from the north, keeping us cooler and below average. Here's those showers developing mainly in central Oregon, but some of those are going to make their way right up just below the Tri-Cities, hitting those blue mountains. Here's Futurecast on Tuesday. Mostly clear skies and sunshine for your day on Tuesday. And then as we get a little bit later into the afternoon, that's when we're going to see those clouds start to push up from the south and those showers developing. Hefner, possibly Pendleton, and we could see a couple of those guys slide into Walla Walla and even the Tri-Cities, but not bringing a lot of moisture, just the potential for maybe even a thunderstorm as well. Breezy and hazy for tonight. Temperatures cool in the 50s all through the area. Again, this morning felt like an early fall morning to me out walking the dogs. Hazy start, then sunshine tomorrow with temperatures in the 80s in the Yakima and Kittitas Valley, a few degrees warmer than we were today. In the Columbia Basin, Tri-Cities, mid and upper 80s all through the area. 88 Tri-Cities, 86 Prosser, 87 for Hermiston. And looking at the foothills of the Blues, the middle 80s there as well, with Walla Walla and Milton Freewater at 86, Pendleton 84 degrees. The temperature trend, again, keeping us below our average, some points close to 10 degrees or more. Actually, today, the coolest day with a slight warming trend and then hitting those 90-degree temps. Let's take a look at your 7-day planning forecast. We're in the 80s in the Ellensburg area. Look for windy conditions with a chance of some hit or miss thunder showers possible more towards Thursday and Friday. Here's a look at Yakima. Breezy winds with a 10% chance of little stray showers coming through the area. Tri-Cities, 80s. We'll see those low 90s, so right at average as we get into the weekend. So good looking weather. I feel like we were robbed in June and July of these perfect temperatures, but very, very nice looking at Hermiston with those breezy winds and slight chance of showers. Now the winds, of course, always an issue that can push fire, and it changes the smoke direction just like we saw today. But unfortunately, Austin, we're going to be dealing with some more smoke tonight and tomorrow.
Okay, well, thank you so much. Regardless, the cool down, it's nice.
We like it.
Yeah. Still ahead on your news at 6. Time for What's Trending. We are previewing a pet adoption event in one Tri-Cities community. All the details when we come back.
Do you like this one? I think this is my favorite. Okay. Hon, what do you think of this one?
When it's time for an update or complete remodel, Rebath is with you every step of the way.
Wow, is this going to be ready in time for the baby?
Absolutely.
From design and products to removal and installation, we handle the entire process to create a beautiful and functional bathroom for whatever your life needs. Rebath, with you every step of the way. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $500 off your tub or shower update.
Watch me. Watch me take the stage. It's okay to stare. Not long ago, it seemed things weren't fair. A face like my friend's, that's all I would want. Now I can smile anytime I'm in front. I feel pretty. I must be a star. They helped me come a long way. I'll show you how far. Watch me. World-class procedures for cleft lip and palate at Shriners Children's. The most amazing care anywhere.
We are celebrating a new chapter at Shelby's Floral, and we're now open at our brand new building on Clearwater in Kennewick. For over 49 years, Shelby's Floral has been your homegrown neighbor, bringing joy and beauty to every occasion. And now, we hope you will join us for the grand opening of our new store on Friday, August 16th at 11 a.m. Enjoy a light snack, door prizes, and raffle giveaways as we cut the ribbon and open our doors to a world of floral wonders. Shelby's Floral. Experience the magic of flowers, crafted every day with care and creativity.
You're all looking for something new.
New?
At US Cellular, new and current customers can get the new Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 6 or Z Fold 6 on us.
I usually just try out a new look, but that sounds lit.
I heard their cameras have new Galaxy AI features.
Have what?
Galaxy AI.
Gonna get one now.
I'm fine.
New and current customers get the new Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 6 or Z Fold 6 on us. US Cellular, built for us.
You love the internet. But do you love your internet? Is your bundle a bundle of joy? Do you celebrate your contract's anniversary? No? You should meet Ziply Fiber. High-speed fiber optic internet means more freedom, more reliability, more speed on all your family's devices, all at the same time. Happily ever faster. Ziply Fiber. Call 1-888-GO-ZIPLY or visit ziplyfiber.com/GoZiply. Plans as low as $10 a month.
Let Quantum Legal protect you and be your champion on the legal battleground. Whether it's a fight for justice in the face of criminal accusations, personal injury claims, or workplace accidents, Quantum Legal is your unwavering ally. An aggressive offense is your greatest defense. Quantum Legal is the sword and shield you've been seeking. Your best defense, Quantum Legal.
All right, welcome back. Check this out because it is time for What's Trending First. We have a local adoption event to tell you about.
It's Puppies and Posies, a pet adoption event on Saturday, August 17th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. in Pasco on the corner of Court and Road 68 in Pasco. And another thing that's trending today, and I brought this up, it's National Left-Handed Day, otherwise known as Southpaw. My son's a lefty, so yes.
Yeah, so if you're right-handed, try riding with your left hand for a few hours today.
Good luck with that. Also, if you're left-handed, kick back and relax because today's all about you.
Now, the day was created by the founder of Left-Handers International to recognize that about 10% of us are lefties.
That's right, and we can also take a toast to left-hander leaders like Ronald Reagan and Barack Obama, as well as musical legends like Paul McCartney, Jimi Hendrix, and Lady Gaga.
And this is a day, of course, to pay tribute to all those hardworking left-handed people out there who have to put up with how almost everything is made for the right-handed world.
I mean, think about it. Scissors, everything is for right-handed people. So I did break my wrist one time right-handed. This hand was... It was useless, so
yeah.
Anyway.
All right, well, this day's all about you. Up next on the area's only live and local news at 6:30, we'll have news stories you have yet to see.
That's right, plus I'm going to have your updated weather forecast.
Jessica Jalol and Jill Sperling. Good Morning Northwest, weekdays on your side.
When it comes to remodeling your bath, there's fact and there's fiction. Fiction, it's too expensive to remodel your bath. Fact, with Bathfitter's hundreds of design options, you'll get the bath you want to fit your budget. Fiction, bath remodels take forever and tear the house apart. Fact, Bathfitter installation takes just 1 day to fit your schedule. Get the bath that fits you. Bathfitter, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
This is the Tempur-Pedic Breeze mattress, and it's designed to help you feel cool. So no more sweating all night, no kicking off the covers or blasting the air conditioning, because only the Tempur-Pedic Breeze is made with our one-of-a-kind cooling technology that pulls heat away from your body, so the mattress feels up to 10 degrees cooler all night long.
Save up to $700 on select Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets and get a $300 gift. Denver Mattress, the easiest way to get the right Tempur-Pedic.
When it comes to legal matters, you need someone you can trust. At Morphine Law Firm, we are sincerely grateful for the last 5 years of trust and support you've given our firm. Your trust and support have been a major driving force behind our mission for justice. We offer free consultations, and we may not always tell you what you want to hear, but we try to steer you in the right direction. We appreciate your continued trust and confidence in Morphine Law Firm.
It's time for Columbia Basin Buildings and Shed's summertime sales event. Discover our wide variety of buildings, including custom build options to fit your unique needs, and they are all on sale. Minimum of 10% off all buildings. That's right. We offer free and fast delivery, and we're committed to unbeatable quality and service. Don't miss out on the best deals of the season. Come visit Columbia Basin Building and Sheds in West Richland and Sunnyside for the best deals of the season.
When it comes to your health, timing is everything. Health First Urgent Care is your reliable healthcare solution, locally owned and operated, providing care to our community. With locations in Pasco and Richland, we're open 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. No need to wait in long lines or rush to the ER for minor concerns. At Health First Urgent Care, we've got you covered with on-site x-rays and short wait times. Your health is our priority. Walk-ins are welcome. You can get the care you need when you need it. Health First Urgent Care, because your well-being comes first.
It's Mr. Mattress's Overstock Summer Liquidation Sale. Discover luxurious mattresses, bedding, pillows, and more at sale prices. Experience unmatched comfort with free delivery on local orders in the Tri-Cities. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity to upgrade your sleep. Shop now and enjoy comfort at amazing prices. Visit Mr. Mattress at 1395 George Washington Way in Richland to upgrade your nights with quality and comfort. Mr. Mattress Overstock Summer Liquidation Sale.
This is how we make Saturday special. And this is how we go all out. SEC on ESPN and ABC. This is how it's done.
Next, ET, only we're in Atlanta on tour with Usher.
A lot of moments, a lot of dance, a lot of energy.
Plus, we're hitting the town with Halle Berry, Mark Wahlberg, and Vince Vaughn. Next, ET.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Coming up on the area's only live and local news at 6:30 p.m., the Pasco School District is sharing new drone video about construction on 2 new high schools. Our Lucy Lobdell will have the full story. And
I'm Monique Ledesma with Apple Valley News Now. Coming up, I'll take you through the Boys and Girls Club of Benton and Franklin counties and how the master plan is set to help the local youths. All that and more coming up.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
welcome back, everybody. We've made it to Tuesday, and what a difference weather-wise.
Right, the weather has been nice. Let's take a live look outside on our Tower Cam, Legends Casino Sky Cam in Richland. Check it out. The ship is in port there, and it's a beautiful evening. 13-mile-an-hour wind, so they've picked up slightly from last hour, but beautiful weather outside. And we're going to expect temperatures like this, maybe a little bit warmer tomorrow. Very cool today through the region, but the winds help to blow the smoke out of our area. Check out temperatures elsewhere around the area, all the way from the 60s to the 80s. So big difference. We had a nice cool down in the Dayton area as well as the Kittitas Valley, Cle Elum. In fact, we're seeing temperatures below, several degrees below where we were just 24 hours ago. Look at Dayton, 19 degrees cooler right now than it was just 24 hours ago. Quick peek at the next 3 days. Hazy, breezy in Yakima, temps in the 80s, looking good. We're going to stay in those upper 80s in the Columbia Basin with some hazy conditions. Walla Walla staying in the middle 80s with a chance of some stray thunderstorms Thursday and Friday. And in Hermiston, look for those breezy winds and unfortunately smoke and haze. Just to recap, cool, hazy, breezy to gusty winds, below average temperatures into the weekend. Slight chance of stray thunderstorms. I'll break it all down on my first alert weather forecast. Austin?
All right, Stacy, thank you. Following up now on how the city of Pasco allocated American Rescue Plan Act ARPA funds. Apple Valley News Now's Monique Ledesma is now live with us in studio with the latest information as to what went where with the MLK Center and the Boys and Girls Club. Monique, tell us more.
Hi, Austin. Yes, after talking with the city of Pasco, I learned the ARPA funding is going to be shared between the MLK Center and the Boys and Girls Club of Benton and Franklin counties.
The city had in ARPA funding some money left over, so we put 1.2 about towards the Boys and Girls Club and then 2.5 towards the MLK Center.
Brian Ace with the Boys and Girls Club says the Pasco 1953 clubhouse is in need of renovations, and the ARPA funding will help kick off the first phase of the master plan that's set to start in early 2025.
I think it was critical to partner with City Council early on in COVID to recognize that ARPA funding could really make a huge benefit on this building. So in 2021, when the council originally allocated those dollars both to the Boys and Girls Club and the Martin Luther King Center, we saw the ability to take two amazing projects and lift them both up. And we're excited to see improvements in both spaces.
Ace says with the master plan, the Pasco Clubhouse will be able to serve more young people.
Is really expanding our services to teens. Sometimes when people think of Boys and Girls Club, they think of younger kids. But at this point, we serve just as many middle school and high school youth as we do elementary kids. So really the signature piece of the renovations to come is expanding our middle school room and our high school room to really focus on teens, workforce development, academic success, and character and leadership.
Ace also says the master plan not only focuses on the local youth's futures, but provides a safe space for them to grow.
I think by having some of these public dollars invested in this space and then pairing those with private dollars that have already been donated and those that will be donated in the future, we can really provide a better third space, a home away from home for the teens that we serve.
As for the MLK Center renovations, Warner says the city is still seeking more aid in helping the center through their renovation plans.
We're still working on investments in the MLK Center. We're still moving forward with that. And part of that is going to be talked about in our capital improvements plan proposal.
Warner says the city of Pasco will host its first open house meeting for the capital improvement plan next Tuesday at Café con Arte from 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Warner says this is a chance for people to come in and tell the city of Pasco their feedback about the spending plan for the MLK Center and all the capital improvement projects in Pasco moving forward. Reporting live in studio, Monique Ledesma, Apple Valley News Now, sending it back to the desk.
Monique, thank you for that live report. We are continuing to monitor a drive-by shooting that happened last night in Pasco. Cops say a juvenile was shot and injured, but is expected to survive. The shooting was first reported around 7 p.m. near the Circle K on Chapel Hill and Broadmoor Boulevard. Shortly after the shooting, officials said there was no threat or danger to the public, but some residents asked if this was a random shooting, why was there no threat to the public? So new tonight, we spoke with Pasco police over the phone to get a better idea as to why there was no threat.
Yeah, so when we're putting out information that we don't believe that there's a specific threat to the public, what we're trying to convey is that we don't think that this is a random event that is occurring to uninvolved persons. So we're not concerned that there's an individual just going around attacking people at random. This was a specific isolated incident. So we want people to understand that while there are dangers out there on a day-to-day community, this does not elevate our standard assessment of that risk.
Now, the suspect is still on the run. No final word just yet if this was gang-related. We'll keep you posted. Franklin County's emergency communication system is still in trouble, and they will be asking for an increase in funding on the November ballot. Why? Leo Perales of the Pasco City Council tells us that the system is failing, which puts public safety in danger. Franklin County Sheriff Jim Raymond spoke at the Pasco City Council meeting last night about the dead zones in some areas of the county.
And so what we do is we live day by day now, at least when you get north of the city, as our radio systems are going to work. And if I took you out on a drive, I'd get you to about Burr Canyon, and then you would see where there is no radio for law enforcement in the 800 environment right now. It just goes dead.
He also says that voting to support the tax will ensure that first responders have the resources they need to protect and serve the community. Turning to politics, on Tuesday, Democratic vice presidential nominee and Minnesota Governor Tim Walz defended his military record during remarks in Los Angeles. Republicans, including GOP vice presidential nominee J.D. Vance, have claimed that Walz misrepresented his military record. Some suggested Walz evaded an overseas deployment. Walz addressed those attacks head on.
I signed up for the Army National Guard 2 days after my 17th birthday. I served for the next 24 years for the same reason all my brothers and sisters in uniform do. We love this country. Then in 2005, I felt the call of duty again, this time of being service to my country in the halls of Congress. My students inspired me to run for that office, and I was proud to make it to Washington. I'm going to say it again as clearly as I can. I am damn proud of my service to this country. And I firmly believe you should never denigrate another person's service record.
Now, on Saturday, the Harris campaign acknowledged that Walz misspoke during a 2018 campaign event when he said he handled assault weapons in war. Progress is being made on the construction of 2 new high schools in Pasco. Apple Valley News Now's Lucy Lobdell reports on the update and is looking into some helpful back-to-school tips for parents.
Let's start off with this drone video from the Pasco School District, which was recently released. This is Orion High School, and there are lots of updates on how this work is going. The district says foundational footings have been completed, there's ongoing installation of underground utilities, and electrical conduits have been installed for the lab area. Orion High School is still on schedule to open in August 2025. Now let's check in how the work is going at Sageview High School. Concrete pours have been completed for auditorium seating steps. Sod installation has begun on the athletic fields. There is ongoing installation of skylights in the gymnasium. The district also says progress continues on door frame painting. Sageview is still on schedule to open in August 2025. Finally, let's talk safety. If your kid takes the bus, they should arrive at the bus stop at least 5 minutes before the bus is scheduled to arrive. Regarding bicycle safety, tell your child to always wear a correctly fitted helmet, and it's important to remember to ride in the same direction as traffic and follow traffic signs and signals. And if your child will walk to school this year, remember to tell them to use the sidewalk whenever possible. And if there isn't a sidewalk, walk on the edge of the street facing traffic. Reporting for Apple Valley News Now, I'm Lucy Lobdell.
Good reminders there, Lucy. Thank you. Well, Apple Valley News Now's Restaurant Showdown started over a month ago with 64 restaurants. After almost 6,000 votes, we are down to the final 4. They are the 2nd Street Grill, Anthony's, the Maple Counter Cafe, and the Prosser House. All right, so to vote for your favorite two, just scan the QR code on your screen right now or click on contests at applevalleynewsnow.com and select Restaurant Showdown. After voting, be sure to enter to win a $25 gift card from STCU. Coming up next on Apple Valley News Now, live at 6:30, a Washington State Army Ranger being hailed a hero after saving a baby. And Stacey is up next with your full forecast as we leave you to break a live shot from Yakima. 82 degrees this evening. Stay with us.
Round 5 voting is now open. Click contests at applevalleynewsnow.com.
Whitman Hill Winery is proud to support Apple Valley News Now's Restaurant Showdown.
Round 5 voting is now open. After voting, enter to win a $25 gift card from STCU. We're giving away a total of 24 cards from STCU, Les Schwab Tires, and Whitman Hill Winery.
Welcome to Nob Hill Casino in Yakima. Experience the thrill of our Vegas-style casino, featuring the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club and earn exciting rewards. Enjoy games like Blackjack, Pai Gow, and High Card Flush. While you're here, don't forget to unwind with a drink at our cozy bar or enjoy a meal from our restaurant. Come discover Yakima's ultimate entertainment destination, Nob Hill Casino, where the locals play.
Throw away your distance and reading glasses. Join Drs. Kopstein and King for a free live webinar August 22nd and find out if RLE is right for you. K2 Vision RLE. No readers, glasses, contacts, or cataracts.
Phones were made to help us connect, yet somehow they've made us less connected. Which is ironic. Don't you think? We try to put our phones down, but we need to pick them up to see the menu. We can't watch something without also watching something else.
Ironic.
Ironic. But look, here's a phone company who wants you to use your phone less.
That's ironic.
Yeah, but in a good way. Let's find us again with Us Mode. U.S. Cellular, built for us.
Traffic jam.
And I'm already late.
Visit Fred's Appliance today and explore unbeatable deals on the largest selection of in-stock Get It Today inventory in the region. Upgrade your kitchen with the spacious LG refrigerator for just $18.99 after a $100 mail-in rebate. With its innovative cooling technology and generous storage capacity, keep your food fresher for longer while enjoying the modern design that complements any kitchen decor. The Smart Thin Q technology allows you to control your refrigerator from your smartphone. We sell appliances, only appliances.
Granting a wish is a powerful thing. My relationship with Make-A-Wish began 14 years ago. We put on a small car show here at the dealership. We generated $4,600, and 14 years later, we cumulatively now have a total of $1.14 million we've done for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. I'm lucky to have a position that affords me the opportunity to work with some fantastic people throughout Eastern Washington. They understand our motivation to support the community, and they truly want to support the community. Granting a wish is a powerful thing. You see the laughter, you see the smile. Being a part of that, you can't walk away from that. You want to help another child, and that's been my motivation for years. When a lot of people come together, to me, that's community, and that's home.
As part of Wheels Make Wishes Come True, a generous portion of every vehicle sold will be donated to help local kids.
You voted Anthony's in Richland as one of the final 4 in Apple Valley News Now's Restaurant Showdown.
Round 5 voting is now open. After voting, enter to win a $25 gift card from STCU.
Thank you for voting, and thanks to all of our sponsors.
And we thank you for staying with us. It was a life or death situation for a man trapped inside a burning car after it crashed on the interstate in Tacoma on Friday. Then a Good Samaritan, who also happens to be an Army Ranger, jumped into action. Karina Vargas has the story.
Driving down I-5 in Tacoma, Joe, who's an Army Ranger, said he didn't expect to come across a burning car, let alone a man trapped inside.
As I looked, I noticed that nobody had stopped to help, and I thought, well, if not me, then who?
Take a look at this video from one of Joe's friends, Kyle, who was driving by at the time of the accident. You can see the car engulfed in flames and several people moving the man to safety.
Somebody's son, brother, or dad, and immediately it's something that I thought that I would want somebody to do for somebody that I cared about.
With 18 years of military experience, Joe tells me his background and training helped him pull the man from the burning car.
I knew that if I didn't act immediately, that it would probably get worse given the danger of the fire in the car and the traffic. It was at that time I decided to just go through the algorithm in my head with the training that I'm aware of to help this guy as much as I could.
As soon as he pulled the man out of the car, Joe said he had a touching moment with the man, who he later found out was also in the military.
I remember he reached out to me and grabbed my hand, and he was like, I really need a brother right now, and I grabbed his hand and let him know that he'd be okay. Full understanding that it was a pretty rough day for him, and letting him know that I was there for him.
The Como 4 drone was over the area of the crash site. You can still see some of the scorched marks and a DOT truck where it happened. Washington State Patrol said the driver was the only one inside, and the driver is expected to be okay. WSP said the cause of the crash is still under investigation. In Tacoma, Karina Vargas, Como News.
And that was Karina Vargas reporting. The baby is said to be doing just fine tonight.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
The talk of the town is the weather. It's the middle of August, and we're seeing temperatures more like June-ish, early July. It's nice outside, 83 degrees, dust level sky cam, clear skies so far, but way off in the distance, you can start to see that haze developing. Winds at 13 miles an hour. Our feels like temp 81. Air quality good all through the area. First time we've seen lots of green for several days. It's not going to last, although we aren't going to see hazardous air quality. We are going to see more smoke and haze kind of start to move in. Those winds pushing in from the northwest today help to clear us out. But Futurecast, our smoke map here, is showing us thicker smoke moving down the Yakima Valley into the Columbia Basin, Hermiston area, up towards Connell. So kind of that hazy, kind of overcast looking smoke overnight tonight. Hopefully that'll start to clear out tomorrow, but you are going to see that smoke and haze once again. We continue to remind you of our air quality warnings for the Yakima County until further notice, not canceled just yet. Weather, we've got an upper level system track that's going to aid in moisture coming down, but Washington's here, Oregon is here, and the top of Nevada and California. That's where more than likely we're going to be seeing those rain showers. Let's zoom in on our weather pattern. Here we are. We're between two jets right here. That northerly flow of wind still coming up, but we have a system moving up from the south, and that's going to bring those showers into central Oregon, possibly sliding right towards Walla Walla. The Blue Mountains of Washington and Oregon could see some showers, as well as the Wallowa Mountains, if I can say that right. Let's take a look at Futurecast as we get in our day tomorrow. Mostly sunny skies, clear, a little bit of smoke and haze later Wednesday into our early Thursday. That's when we're going to start to see those showers move up from the south from that system from California, mainly staying to the south of our area, but it is that wraparound moisture, so we could see a stray shower come through the area, possibly in Walla Walla. Tonight looking good. Good sleeping temps on the cool side, in the 50s outside tonight. A little bit of smoke and haze. Probably want to keep the windows closed if you're sensitive to that. Let's take a peek at our temps for tomorrow. Hazy in the morning, then sunny skies later in the day. We're in the 80s in the Yakima and Kittitas Valley. Columbia Basin, Tri-Cities, we're in those mid and upper 80s here. Same thing in Walla Walla, Dayton, Pendleton, Milton, Freewater. Temperature trends, we're staying just below our average, typically right there in the low 90s, and we're going to be just under that for the next several days. Here's your 7-day planning forecast for Ellensburg. Here's where we're looking at a pretty good chance of some stray thunderstorms Friday and Saturday. Look for those breezy winds once again in the Ellensburg area. Yakima, 80-degree temperature, slight chance of some stray showers and thunderstorms. Breezy and hazy once again for tomorrow. Tri-Cities, below average temps, slight chance of showers. More than likely it'll skip right by the Tri-Cities, but not bad looking temperatures at all. Here's what it looks like in Hermiston. We'll be seeing those below average temperatures, breezy winds with a slight chance of some stray showers. So not a bad looking forecast, Austin. It's nice to see those temperatures right about the happy zone for most people. 80s. Yeah. You know, maybe a little air conditioning. You probably can even turn that off and get the breeze coming in. So
my wife did that this morning.
Very
we
nice.
opened all those windows. So.
Enjoy that.
Yeah, for sure. All right, Stacey, thank you. Coming up next on your news at 6:30, time to fly the Northwest. Tonight we are heading to Idaho, so stay with us.
Hello, I'm Alan Brecky from Alan Brecky Law Office. Community safety has been our law firm's #1 priority. We're a dedicated team of professionals committed to keeping our neighborhoods and other public places safe for everyone in the Tri-Cities and surrounding communities.
Stan's gonna ride the Nebula Drop Tower.
Finally! I'm ready to ascend to the clouds, to go where no dino has gone before. Goodbye, Earth. Hi, Alice!
Whoa! He doesn't know it comes back down?
Apparently not. I'll let you know when I hit orbit. Drop tower, I get it.
Triple Play has fun attractions for everyone, including go-karts, mini golf, and many more, all attached to a cozy hotel.
You thought it would bust through the ceiling?
You came through a portal from another dimension. Weird stuff happens.
It's been a summer of off-road adventures at Legends Casino Hotel, but now we've gone completely off the rails. We're giving away not one, but 2 winning Gone Wild vehicles in August, including a new Volkswagen Atlas Crossport on the 22nd and a Dodge Ram 1500 Bighorn on the 29th. Just remember to pack your Legends Rewards card to earn entries for a chance to win cash or 2 new off-road adventure vehicles. Then again, if driving around in a 2024 VW Atlas or Dodge Ram Bighorn isn't your bag, you could always just sit on your front porch petting your dog. Yeah, right.
Don't miss the biggest party of the summer, August 20th through 24th at the Benton Franklin Fair Summer Concert Series, featuring country star Craig Morgan, music legends The Beach Boys, baritone sensation Josh Turner, alternative rock masters Goo Goo Dolls, and Mexican banda icon La Original Banda El Limon. More of the outdoor entertainment you love. That's why it's the best week of summer. Get your tickets at www.bentonfranklinfair.com.
Warning, your air conditioner unit needs service. Would you like me to call Bruce?
Yes, call Bruce.
Thanks to today's modern technology, it's never been easier to call Bruce Heating and Air. When your AC unit needs serviced, call Bruce.
Oh my gosh.
Let's get this party started. Just make sure you call the right Bruce.
Now through September 30th, receive rebates up to $1,850 off on a new Daikin Fit system when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air. Terms and conditions apply. See dealer for details.
You love the internet. But do you love your internet? Do frozen screens make your heart melt? Do buffering wheels give you butterflies? Didn't think so. You should meet Ziply Fiber. It's faster, it's friendlier, it's fiber. Ziply is fiber optic internet. That means no lag and no buffering. Gotta love it. Ziply Fiber. Call 1-888-GO-ZIPLY or visit ziplyfiber.com/GoZiply. Plans as low as $10 a month.
While you're enjoying the rest of summer and getting ready for school and fall sports, be mindful of air quality. Also, traffic and water safety. Call us if you're injured.
Call 735-0546 to find out what your rights are under the law.
Jessica Julol and Jules Sperling. Good Morning Northwest, weekdays on your side.
Welcome back, everybody.
That's right. And here's this week's Fly the Northwest. It's Fly Harrison. Enjoy.
Welcome to Harrison, Idaho. 5 miles away from forest access, and we got the lake here, and sportsman access down at the end of the lake, and river access.
We have the beautiful lake right here, the bike trail, amazing businesses.
We are known for our sunsets. We have some of the most beautiful sunsets you'll ever see in your lifetime. With the lake backdrop of the mountains, it's absolutely gorgeous.
We have the marina down below here. The docks are actually owned by Kootenai County. We have an RV park and a tent area all on the water, and it's just beautiful. We're on the lake. How is this not great? It's beautiful here.
Well, the weekend's almost here. I say road trip.
Road trip, for sure.
Good. All right, stay with us. I'll have a final check on your forecast and our viewer photo of the day.
Throw away your distance and reading glasses. Join Drs. Kopstein and King for a free live webinar August 22nd and find out if RLE is right for you. K2 Vision RLE. No readers, glasses, contacts, or cataracts.
When it comes to remodeling your bath, there's fact and there's fiction. Fiction. Some bath remodels just cover up water damage. Fact. Bathfitter inspects and cleans your current tub area, and we make any necessary repairs before installing our product for a watertight fit. Bathfitter installations are built to last, with a lifetime warranty to fit your expectations. Get the bath that fits you. Bathfitter. It just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
There are those who factor and those who don't. Nothing this good comes this easy.
Except Factor.
Fresh, never frozen meals ready in 2 minutes.
From Apple Valley News Now, here's your 2-minute take.
Welcome to your 2-minute take. I'm Jason Valentine, coming to you from Lifetime Dental Care in Richland, and I have the head honcho with us, Dr. Michael Breyer. Doctor, how are you today?
Great, Jason. Thanks for coming.
Absolutely. Always a pleasure to come here and talk with you. And, you know, you've always had the tenet to make people comfortable, take the fear out of dentistry, and you really see that when they enter the building. You make it an effort to make them comfortable. What's the thinking behind that?
Well, trying to raise a standard, Jason, on what people's expectations are from dentistry, and then follow that by letting them feel comfortable, not with just how they feel when they come through, but how they're greeted, how our team has many hours of training given to them, and then ultimately, collectively, the over 50 years of experience now that we have with our doctor crew, that they're getting a product that they can be, comfortable in.
Absolutely. And with this comfortability, I'm sure you see a difference in your patients. They relax a little bit more when they're in here, correct?
Exactly. They mention to us often that they don't feel like they're in a dental office. They're actually in a position where they can get relaxed, think about what they're about to have done, and not feel scared about it.
Sure. Did you ever have a patient who came in who was petrified of the dentist and you were able to allay their fears? Tell me about that.
Almost every day. And it's a lot about previous or past experiences with them, and we're trying to overcome that and get them to realize that dentistry is no longer like that. We can do things remarkably kinder, gentler, and make them feel better when they leave rather than when they came in.
And that's what Lifetime Dental Care is all about. So, thank you so much, Doctor.
Jason, I love having you here.
Absolutely. I love being here as well. If you are a little trepidatious about seeing the dentist, give these guys a try. That's your 2-minute take.
Round 5 voting is now open. Click contests at applevalleyNewsNow.com.
Our favorite time of the day.
That's right. Welcome back. Let's take a look at that viewer photo of the day. Now, I want you to pay close attention to the far little corner of the screen. You can see that boat that we always see docked at Howard Amon. That is coming up the locks through the John Day Dam. So pretty cool. Great. So folks that ride that, they come through the locks and they come all the way up from Portland. So on a very nice journey. All right, let's talk about getting your photo on the air. That's the QR code, and go to our website. And our weather for tomorrow. Let's cover Ellensburg, Yakima, Tri-Cities, and Hermiston. Tonight's lows a little on the cool side, down in the 50s, so we haven't seen that in a while, so pretty much clear. Look for a little bit of haze starting to make its way in to Tri-Cities and Yakima overnight. For tomorrow, temperatures will increase slightly through the area, just a little bit warmer than we were today, but overall beautiful mid-August weather. Usually we're so sick of summer and hot right now that this is a nice little change. So
I love it.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be back tonight at 11, hoping your news is good news.
Have a good night.